Hi, this is Matt Nurek here from Elite Defense Systems, and we're covering our intermediate ground moves and their counters. We're going to be covering under cross-side right now, and I'm going to break Doug out here to go over the first move, which is called the sit-up. If I'm down on the ground right here, Doug's going to put his right arm under my neck, and all I'm going to do right here is I'm going to take this arm, I'm going to go all the way under him, right here like this. I take the other hand, and I'm going to kind of almost do like a scissor movement right here, and that's going to sit me up right here like this, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and do that again real quick. You're going to take this hand right here, or this arm I should say, go right by his rear end, and you're going to almost kind of sweep it a little bit. This hand right here is going to help it along. Your body is going to move out of the way, creating a nice, really easy kind of reversal. How we work that is as far as the counter. Doug's once again going to be right here. As I'm in this move right here, if I feel like this arm's going through and he might do this move, so let's say this arm goes under, this arm goes on top, how I stop this immediately is I go ahead and I take my arm and I go right for my wrist choke. Okay? In that case, anytime any kind of pressure would come on up, he's going to be accelerating his own choke. So once again, as that goes right there, let's go ahead and start from the top again. So once again, as I go right here, this arm goes under. Once I get that right there, there's nothing really to guard this whole side right here. So whether I go for a fist choke or a wrist choke, you know, I just like the wrist choke here because if he would attempt to flip me on over, he's going to be kind of once again accelerating that choke right here. Go ahead and try that move real quick if you can. Okay, this hand goes under. Good. Right into it, right? Okay. All right. All right. Next one we have is a bridge reverse. I love this move right here. He's just going to, Doug's going to go ahead and just get right on top of me, chest for chest. Perfect. All right. And all we're going to do in this move right here is there's two ways I can do this. I can either flip the person over on this side, and how I do that, I go ahead and I bridge, and as I come back down, I'm going to go right here this way. So the first way is to have the person actually go over you. The second way is now for you to go over the person. Let me show you what this looks like. Doug's going to get on the exact same move right here, but you'll see how this one's a little bit different. Everything is preceded by the bridge. I go ahead and I get this up, move right up here, all right? And in this case, I'm going to continue to push this way and flip myself over now the person right here. So we call this the bridge reverse from under cross-side. We're going to show this again just real quick. First move, I bridge. Now real quick, why do we bridge? It's important to bridge because we throw off the person's base. The person has to now get taller. Once they get taller and they're not lower down to the ground, their balance is going to be a little bit more off, and that's what makes this move ultimately work. So as we go right from here, I'm going to bridge on up just like this, and then I can use this then to turn, and this is going right to this move right here. The other way is once again me flipping over the opponent. And as this works right here, my body once again goes up. You can also take this hand and go across or go against his knee. In this case, Doug has his leg out, which is fine. My body's going to take a little bit more of this kind of an angle right here. So as I go up, then I flip around this way, okay? The third move that we're going to go ahead and work with is the helicopter move. I'll have you take a rest off there, off on the side real quick, Doug. Helicopter move is a little bit more of a difficult move. All you're going to do is, just to kind of get the basics down, is to go ahead and move your knees back and forth and spin your legs around to get you on your chest. Let me do that again real quick. As you get better at it, your hips should be able to get higher and higher. See if I can get this up pretty high now. See how I roll over on that shoulder? That's the initial move that you need as far as this goes. So when Doug comes back out here, he's going to be on cross-side, his right arm under my neck. And this move right here, what I need to do is go ahead and do the exact same thing, where the leg closest to him, which is my right knee in this part right here, will swing over, and I'll rotate out this way, and I'll escape out the back by getting on my knees and then crawling on out. This is what it looks like. right here like such. We try it one more time. Even if Doug puts a little bit more pressure on so I just can't walk out of the back right there, even if I get to my knees in more of a headlock position, I have more options that I may have right here. So once again, as I go right here, let's just say that I go ahead and I get stuck right here. Get to your knees, take this hand, put it against your face, push on out that way, okay? The counter to this move is kind of unique. Once I start rolling on over, Doug's going to rotate over and go for a guillotine choke. Let's walk through this really quick. As he goes right here, I roll like this, and as I go over, he's going to go ahead and rotate his arms over and go right for a guillotine choke. So, this was the way. Doug, you can stay right there. As I'm coming out this way, he just rotates around me and chokes me from that position, okay? All right? Once again, being proactive, having the timing down, means a lot when you're talking about counters, okay? So we're going to try to take this one slow and have Doug walk through this with me and try to counter on me on this. Once again, you're going to go ahead. A lot of people ask, should I take this hand through on the helicopter? I say no. It's not necessary, but at the very least, take your elbow, put it down near the ground. That'll kind of help you through this. So as I go like this, he rotates around. Yeah, good. Right there. Good. And then he has the guillotine choke for the follow-up. So those are the moves that we're talking about for under cross-side, intermediate-wise, and also their counters. Have fun with these.